Alright everybody, I am today going to install a NOCO lithium battery in my 2023 BMW R1250 RT. If you're interested, I did an unboxing video on the NOCO earlier, so the link will be here, but let me just go through the steps. So if memory serves me right, the battery is on the right hand side compartment. We'll have to undo 3 screws here, here and here. And that is just a hex of some sort, yep. Screwdriver. More torque. All right. So taking take the fairing off. There's a rubber retaining strap here for this cover. Now, if memory serves me right, we need to pry that up. Don't do what I do. Let's probably break it. So, if memory serves me right, you've got to wedge something in to get that out. Ah. There you go. You kind of pry it and wedge it up. And oops. It will sort of come out. I think, there we go. And you got the pins there. You can see they're located there, so they're kind of up and over. Anyway, got that out, done. Now for the battery. Now, when you're removing battery, you should always, on vehicles anyway, you should always remove your negative first. And that basically means that when you're moving the positive or the live side, there's no chance of you grounding it out. So as soon as you pull out the negative or the negative post, the terminal on the battery on a vehicle, basically reduces the chance of you short-circuiting something throughout the system, because the chassis is usually grounded and things like that. But if you look at BMW's design, they have actually made it so you can't remove the battery until you've removed ground. So that's exactly what we'll do. The old negative terminal out. There is a washer there. So that is just the negative for my 12-volt accessory line cable that powers my heated jackets. So that's not a problem. Now we should be able to keep removing this battery to get to, excuse me, to the positive post. Alright, let's finish that by hand. Retain the nut and washer, the bolt and washer on. Wow! That's the original battery. This thing is heavy. I'll go and weigh that when I get back upstairs. But I might want to show you quickly. I don't know if I got this in camera. Now I've got you on camera here. We're going to put you on, stick you on a positive. We're going to measure how much this is. So this is a 2023 BMW R1250 RT. I've had it for almost 3 years. This is the original battery. So let's see. I did run this earlier today for a little trip, but we have a look. It's about 12.8 volts. Cool, that's fine. So I think this battery is pretty healthy. But, you know me, well, you don't know me if you're watching this the first time, but I do like new stuff. So Now I'm going to grab the NOCO battery, which is considerably lighter than this gargantuan. We're going to measure the NOCO's voltage, because we haven't done that when we're unboxing it. Turn the multimeter on. It's doing 13.05 volts, so that's good. Don't know how long that's been on the shelf for, but that is awesome. Now, next thing we're going to do is measure the spaces until we got it lined up. So I'm going to guess. Ooh, not quite. Not quite, so probably need 3 spaces. What say you, internet? It's about the same, isn't it? So it's about 3 spaces. So I'm not sure, I didn't check, but hoi, that's about right. It's about the 3 spaces. Cool. That is a heck of a lot lighter. So when we looked at the specs, this thing alone was 1.17 kilo. I'll measure that battery when I get upstairs, and I'll add the notes here and I'll tell you originally, but I can tell you it's a lot heavier. All right, guys, I'm back upstairs and I'm just gonna weigh this battery. This is the original battery going on, and it's weighing in at a 5.45 kilos. It's almost a 6er. Anyway, back to the main channel. Main video. Clean up that battery box while we're here. Take the included Allen key. We'll use the same top post position. Just be careful. It's important when you put in the terminal that this is tight to make a good contact. One of the things that can happen is if you have a poor contact, it'll still start the electronics, but you won't be able to crank because you won't get the volts and amps through because of the poor contact. So make sure that is on tight and makes a good contact. Move that out of the way. Get ready to slide that battery back in. Question is though, oops, spacer fell out. Get her out of the way. There we go. Negative contact on. That's pretty easy. It's about 28 degrees in the garage, by the way, and it's very warm. Okay, that is super snug. We can push it all the way back in now, and I believe the front cover should pop back on. But before we do that, as always, if you're working with electronics, we'll go up and test. We're not going to start it, but we're just going to make sure that accessories and everything else starts. Perfect. Bike starts up, lights all working. I am due for a service, so we'll just switch it back off. I am happy with that, and we're ready to put it back together. And of course, I forgot something. Don't forget, like I did, is I forgot to put the negative post for my accessories cable. So we'll quickly undo that and we'll do that again. All right, now we put the retaining cover back on. I don't remember exactly how there's the best way to do it. There we go. Jesus. So I kind of use a screwdriver to wedge the bottom tray down a little bit so I can get that pin in. So now the only thing you can do is lift it up and get those two side pins in. Well, I could be mistaken, my friends. Because maybe the top pin's got to go in first. Yeah. Aha. That is. So you got to get the top pins in down at the same time you wedge the bottom in. Good. Now you got the rubber retainer. Just stretch it back over the two little loops. Sweating. That's it, and we'll reattach the fairing and we're done. Now, fairings. One. Alright, now we'll get the last one in. Hi, how are you?
Hi, how are you?
Good, good.
Servicing?
Yeah, no, just changing the battery.
Oh.
I like doing bits and pieces on the bike.
Good, that's good thing. Wow.
Because we don't want those coming out. That's it. No, obviously we're going to give it a quick start. All right, moment of truth. Everything's together.